What's up, cleaning family? It's Carolyn Arellano, your cleaning business mentor. And in today's YouTube video, we are going to talk about what an invoice is, what should be included, why you should send one, and how you can go about sending your first invoice. So be sure to stick around for the entire video. You can't run a real cleaning business without understanding how to invoice properly. Let's be clear. If you're texting your clients prices, accepting random Zelle payments, or forgetting to document services, you're not running a business. You're just freelancing. Invoice isn't just about asking to get paid. It's about running your business professionally, protecting yourself legally, and building a brand that clients can trust. Hey, cleaning family, I'm Carolyn Arellano, your cleaning business mentor. I've helped cleaning business owners all around the country set up the systems they need to stop winging it and start running things right. In today's YouTube video, we're going to be breaking down what an invoice really is, why it's non-negotiable in your cleaning business, what should go on your invoice, and how to send them like a professional. So let's get into it. What is an invoice? An invoice is a professional document that tells your client what services you provided, when you provided them, where you provided them, how much they owe you, when the payment is due, and how to pay you. It's not optional. It's the official request for payment that keeps your business organized, protected, and paid. Let's say you cleaned a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. You deep cleaned the oven, did the baseboards, and used your own supplies. The client now owes you $285. Cool. But without a formal invoice, that's just a conversation. You need to put it in writing. Why invoices are so important to cleaning business owners. Here's why every serious cleaning business needs to invoice. Number one, it's your proof. An invoice is documentation. If a client ever says you didn't do that or that wasn't agreed to on the price, you've got it all in writing. It helps you get paid on time. Number two, it helps you get paid on time. When you list clear due dates like due today, net 7, payment due upon receipt, there's no confusion. You're telling your client this is the price and this is when I expect it. Number three, it helps with taxes. Your invoices create a paper trail. You'll need this for bookkeeping, tracking income, filing taxes, or if you're ever audited. If you're collecting sales tax, invoice show exactly what was taxed and when. Number four, it makes your business look legitimate. Clients take you seriously when you operate like a business. Sending a clean, branded invoice builds trust and positions you for bigger jobs like commercial accounts and other referral opportunities. What should be on your cleaning invoice? Let's break it down. A proper invoice should include your business information, such as your business's name, your logo, your address, your email, your phone number, and your website. You should also have your client info, so their name, their service address, their email for record keeping and digital delivery. Some of the invoice details that we want to make sure to include are the invoice number for tracking, the invoice date, the due date, and the terms, such as due upon the receipt or net 7. Also should be the service breakdown. List everything that you did. Standard cleaning for a 3-bed, 2-bath home for $180. Oven cleaning, $40. Pet hair removal, $25. That way you can have it itemized and it's going to be very easy to understand. You also want to make sure to include the subtotal and the taxes. So you'll have the subtotal listed, then the sales tax if applicable in your state. You'll also have the total amount due and payment instructions, such as Zelle to yourbusiness@email.com, ACH transfer details. Please note late payments incur a 10% fee after 7 days. And then some optional notes that you guys can put are things like thank you for your business. Let us know how we did by leaving us a Google review, and you can include a link that'll take you to your profile. Next up, we're going to talk about when should you send an invoice. You can invoice before the job if you're collecting prepayment, which I always recommend for one-time clients, immediately after the job, especially for recurring or trusted clients, at the end of the month or bi-weekly if it's a commercial or regular account on terms. Whatever you choose, be consistent. You're training your clients how to respect your boundaries and value your time. What do I use to create and track invoices? If you're just starting out, you can use Google Sheets invoice template, which is free, Canva's invoice builder, Microsoft Word or Excel templates. But if you want to automate and grow, then I recommend the following apps. QuickBooks Online, great for tracking income, payments, and taxes. ZenMade, specifically made for cleaning business owners. The key is choosing a system that tracks everything, so you're not chasing payments or forgetting what you are owed. Now for some bonus tips. Invoicing equals communication. Your invoice is also a communication tool. It shows your client that you are organized, that you value your time, that you understand your worth. What if somebody refuses to pay after you've sent a clear, detailed invoice? That's not a client. You are being disrespected. And now you have the paper trail to back up whatever steps that you choose next. If you want to grow your cleaning business, especially if you want to stop doing all the cleaning yourself, you need to run it like a business. And that starts with something as simple and powerful as a proper invoice. Do not skip this step, you guys. Don't text your prices, don't guess your totals. Send an invoice always. If this helped, like the video, drop a comment with your biggest takeaway, and subscribe for more tips on how to run a cleaning business the right way. Also, be sure to check the links in bio for a free ZenMade and QuickBooks online opportunity. I'm Carolyn Arellano, your cleaning business mentor, and I will see you in the next YouTube video.